Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing an Ordinary review. I've been using the Ordinary for around 2 years now, so I feel like it's given me enough time to know what works and what doesn't. I've tried a fair amount of products as well. We actually had an Ordinary store right next to my old work, so I would always pick up new things every time I'd go home, which was obviously really bad for my bank balance, but at least I have good skin.
Nice.
But yeah, I've always had questions about the Ordinary, and a lot of people have always asked what it's like and if I've had good experiences. So I just thought it might be beneficial if I just did a video on it, talking about, you know, my experiences, what I felt like worked. I found that the products that I use really work for me. So if you are interested in trying the Ordinary or you are currently trying it out, then I think this video would definitely be beneficial for you guys. Also guys, just FYI, I'm not a dermatologist. I don't know everything. I'm just obviously doing a review of what worked for me. I tend to have sort of more combination skin, but more on the dry side, quite sensitive as well. So, you know, if you do have similar skin types to me, then these products are probably good for you as well. So I guess we should just get started. Okay, so yeah, I thought I'd start off with actually some of my favorite products, which is their vitamin C suspensions. I've actually used both of them. So I've used the vitamin C suspension 23%, and I've also used the vitamin C suspension 30%, which is in silicone. And I get so many questions from people asking which one to get. And I'm gonna tell you because I wish I knew before I bought them as well. I've been using the vitamin C suspension with silicone for ages now and I love it. I always found that with the 23% without silicone, it would leave a really gritty texture on my skin and I absolutely hated it. I felt like I couldn't put any other oils or serums or creams on after it, and it just really bugged me. So, you know, if you're not that fussed about it being gritty, you know, about it sort of shedding off your skin, then you can go ahead and purchase this one. But I think if you are looking for a bit more of a smoother finish, and you don't really want to feel all that sort of residue coming off, then I definitely suggest the vitamin C suspension 30% in silicone. So I'm just going to talk through the benefits of each product as well. So the vitamin C, I've always incorporated into my skincare just because I've always felt like I had sort of dull and tired skin, and vitamin C was always my holy grail product when it comes to sort of recorrecting that. I've tried quite a few different vitamin C products before. I used to use the Body Shop quite a lot, but it just stopped working on my skin. So I found this one a couple years ago and I've just been using it ever since. I always put this on whenever I feel like my skin needs a bit of a pick me up and it's looking a bit dull, and it always does the job, always does the job. The one thing I will say about this though is that it has a little bit of a stinging feeling, and if you guys have used vitamin C before or a large concentration of vitamin C, then you guys will probably understand what I mean by that. But it does sting a little bit initially when you put it on, and I think it does take a little bit of building up from your skin as well if you're new to it, so I'd definitely be wary of that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you have drier skin or if you're new to vitamin C, I'd always go for the vitamin C suspension 23% with HA spheres, just because it has hyaluronic acid in there as well, so it makes sure that your skin's not drying out, and it's definitely less irritable than the 30%. So if you are starting out, then I definitely recommend doing that. Another alternative as well, if you are looking for vitamin C products and you're new to it, is the Magnesium Ascorbyl Phosphate. I did really love that when I first got into the Ordinary. I really wanted my skin to sort of build up strength to these products, and I felt like that was a really good entry vitamin C product, so I definitely recommend going for that one. It doesn't irritate your skin, it feels more like a lightweight cream, and it still gives you that sort of glow. Obviously not to the extent of the vitamin C suspensions, but it still does the job. And if you're wondering how much they are, the vitamin C suspension 30% is a little bit pricier. It's about £5.80, and the one with the HA spheres was about £4.80, so a little bit of a difference. And also a little bit of a warning, don't ever use retinol and vitamin C together. I've done it before and it is literally just a recipe for disaster. My skin was peeling really badly after I did that, and it just wasn't fun, guys. So just don't do it, okay? Don't do it. Don't make the same mistake I did. But yeah, moving on. So on the topic of tired skin, I really couldn't recommend the next product enough. It's the niacinnamide 10% plus zinc 1%. 1%, and I use this together with the vitamin C and it works wonders for me. Niacinamide is actually like a skin restoring ingredient, and it's supposed to help the appearance of sort of enlarged pores, fine lines and like dull skin. But yeah, I just felt like this combination, the niacinamide and the vitamin C, it sort of helped address my uneven skin tone and just made my skin look overall brighter and more radiant, and who doesn't want that, really? But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting that if that's the sort of skin goals you're looking for. And I actually used to use this a lot when my skin was breaking out a little bit, and I did feel like it helped. Yeah, I remember buying this and literally a few days after using it my skin looked so much clearer, and I do think it is because of the zinc as well. When I had a little bit of acne, I would use this prescribed roll-on for my face called Zinc. I know that was zinc based as well, and that did wonders for my skin. So obviously when I saw this and I saw it had zinc in it, I just thought I had to try it out, and yeah, I wasn't disappointed. It definitely helped clear up my skin and definitely does what it says on the tin. So if you are struggling with a little bit of acne or blemishes, and just want a little bit of a quicker solution, I definitely recommend trying this out. I can't say it's going to work for everyone because I'm just a girl filming a YouTube video in her room and I'm not an actual dermatologist. I just want to make sure that you know, just because it works on me doesn't mean it's going to work on you. But yeah, I hope it will have the same effects for you as well. So the next one I want to talk about is the, let's see if I can even say this, the Resveratrol.
No, 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 no.
The Resveratrol, I'm going to go with that, 3% plus Ferulic acid 3%. These are supposed to combine like two of the most powerful antioxidants in skincare. So it works on sort of protecting your skin, and it also provides sort of anti-aging benefits as well. And I've spoken to a lot of people about this, whether we should be investing in sort of like anti-aging products at this age. I'm 24 and a lot of people my age don't, but just from the research I've done as well, it's probably a good time to start doing that. I've also been using this as an alternative to my niacinamide combination with vitamin C, and I really like this. I feel like it's really smooth on the skin, and it doesn't feel like my skin is drying out, and I tend to use this in the evenings as well. All of these products that I'm mentioning I tend to use in the evenings. I don't really use it in the day, just because I don't really like having heavy creams or skincare on in the day. I like to keep it simple, especially if I'm sort of going out and about. I don't want to have like thick amounts of cream or oils on my skin. So yeah, just FYI. I will just say as well, I've been using this for maybe 5 months, and I have noticed a general radiance to my skin since I've used this, so even prior to mixing it with my vitamin C. I'm not sure if it's even supposed to be doing that, but it's definitely been doing that for me. So yeah, again, if you are looking to brighten your skin, you should definitely pick this up. Okay, so the next product I'm going to talk about is the Retinol 0.5% in Squalene. And actually, fun fact, if you didn't know, Squalene is actually found in shark's liver. And the reason it's in Squalene is it just acts as an emollient to keep your skin hydrated as well, because it is a retinoid, so it can be quite strong. And it's also worth knowing that retinol is a retinoid and it's a derivative of vitamin A. Because of this, it works as an effective treatment to treat acne, fine lines, hyperpigmentation, and also psoriasis as well, which is actually a chronic skin disorder that I struggle with. So yeah, I use this on my face as well to keep that at bay. And also, don't use this with vitamin C. Again, I've done this and did not end well. So please don't do that to your skin, because it will dry your skin out and your skin will be irritated and red, and that's never cute. So yes. I also had a period of time where I mixed this with my benzoyl peroxide when I was sort of dabbing on random breakouts that I was having, and that again was not a good idea. So take it from me, someone who suffered the pain for you, and don't do it. Don't make the same mistakes. And in terms of the concentration levels, I would always suggest starting off at the lowest concentration, which I believe is 0.3%. That's actually one that I started out on as well, but I decided to upgrade and move to a 0.5% since I finished my last one. And I've actually been using this for maybe a couple weeks now, and my skin's been reacting fine to it. Another fun fact about retinoids, a lot of people use them to reduce fine lines as a sort of anti-aging product as well. So, you know, that's a nice bonus as well to add to my skincare routine. And apparently they also stimulate the blood vessels in your skin, which improves skin colour. I'm not 100% sure what they mean by that, but the fact that it's been able to help my skin look a bit more bright, I'm assuming that's why. But yeah, I really like this product. This was actually only £5 as well, which I think is really good. Retinoids tend to be quite pricey. Ordinary is one of the only places that I can actually grab really affordable skincare. The Inky List also do similar type of products for more affordable price range as well, which I've dabbled in as well, but I've just not found it's as good as Ordinary yet. But I will definitely be trying a bit more of that as well, just to see and compare. So the next one I want to talk about is the Mandelic Acid plus hyaluronic acid. This one I really liked actually. I use it as more of a gentle dermal peel. It's a lot less strong than some of the other peeling products that you get in the Ordinary. So for example, the peeling solution, the bright red one, I can't even imagine myself using that because I just don't think my skin would react really well to it, considering I'm so sensitive. Yeah, so I spoke to someone at the Ordinary and you know, I just told her that I really want to try out a peel, and I'm a bit too scared to go for the peeling solution right now, just because my skin is so sensitive and I'm a little bit more on the drier side. And she recommended this one for me, and I've been really loving it. I wouldn't say I've seen a massive drastic change in my skin, but I would definitely say I've seen a little bit of a change. And it is just a good product for anyone who does want to experiment with the dermal peel, but who doesn't want to go all out yet. And I think it's also supposed to target uneven skin tone again, like texture irregularities, that sort of thing, which I also struggle with. And I will say that it's definitely helped in terms of texture. So, you know, if you've got like a little bit of texture around your skin, I tend to get a little bit here, just outside of my nose. I've actually just been applying this on its own as a little treatment. So yeah, I definitely give this a go if, you know, if that is something that you also struggle with. I also started using this when I ran out of my Pixie Woo glycolic acid toner, which is and will always be my all-time favourite toner ever, just because I felt like that also helps get rid of my texture. I ran out of it a little while ago, and I've obviously been replacing it with this one, and it's done a really good job of that. I've also started incorporating this into my skincare routine and following it up with some cream. I just use a simple night cream just to top it off, and that seems to be working fine as well. Again, no massive transformations of my skin, but definitely have seen a bit of a difference. And the Mandelic Acid was around £5.80 as well, which again is so affordable. There's no way I could afford all of the oils and serums from any other skin brand, which is why I love the Ordinary. So the next one I'm going to talk about is a little bit pricier, but still really affordable. It's the 100% organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil. And guys, I love this stuff. I use it every single night without fail. Doesn't matter what I'm putting on, I will always put this on, even if it's just under my eyes. You will not see me without one of these in my skincare drawer. One of the winning combinations is rosehip seed oil and vitamin C. They work beautifully together, and I think the best thing about rosehip seed oil is that it's good for all skin types. I know a lot of people with oily skin are always really skeptical about putting more oils onto your skin because they're scared that they're going to break out, and it is such a myth. What tends to happen is that people with oily skin tones tend to try and suck out all the oil from their skin, and because of that their skin is trying to overcompensate. It ends up producing even more oil because you're actually sucking out all the moisture that's actually needed in your skin. I would definitely recommend having an oil in your skincare routine, and I think this is the perfect one. And yeah, because they promote skin regeneration as well, I think it makes the general look and texture of your skin look so much smoother as well, and that's definitely something that I've noticed, especially in combination with the vitamin C. Obviously the vitamin C helps with brightening up your face and making sure that it's more vibrant, and this helps with uneven skin tone and sort of making the texture a little bit more smooth, so it just looks so beautiful. I spent a whole week just using this in combination with the vitamin C just to see if it really worked, and it definitely did. And the best thing about this as well is that you don't have to worry if you're overusing it. You can literally use this every day. So yeah, I'm in love with this. Just one of my holy grail products. Okay, the next one I'm going to talk about is the caffeine solution. It's 5%, and it's supposed to reduce appearance of eye contour, pigmentation and puffiness. And let me tell you, it does exactly that. I've been using this for a very long time. Sometimes I swap it out with my vitamin C under eye cream, but I tend to use this pretty much most of the week and it has not failed me. I will say though, when I first started using it, I did feel like it started to make my eyes even more puffy, and my eyes did eventually get used to it. So I will say it is a little bit strong as well, especially if you suffer with allergies or just sensitive eyes, which I definitely do. Yeah, it will just take a little bit of adjustment, but once it does, maybe after a month or so, you'll really start to see a difference, and you will really start to see that it is reducing that pigmentation. Dark circles and under eyes have always been such a touchy subject for me because I've always had really dark under eyes, and you know, I'm willing to try anything to get rid of them. This is probably like my least favorite thing about my face, and you know, sometimes people generally just have more hollow under eyes and pigmentation is not really the issue. So I will recommend double checking that, just because people have hopes that sometimes these products are going to work for them, but without realizing that actually the pigmentation is not the issue and it's just the hollowness of your eye. I definitely recommend just checking what the actual issue is and whether it is actually a pigmentation issue or not, because there's no point splurging on all these expensive eye products if it's not going to do anything for you. Okay, so last one I'm going to speak about is the buffet, and the buffet is actually the most expensive item that I've picked up, and it retails for £12.70. This is said to be a multi-technology peptide serum, which put simply is an all-in-one anti-aging treatment. And like I said before, I wasn't sure whether I should be investing in anti-aging products or not, but you know, I just think there's no harm, especially if they have extra ingredients in there that are going to help your other skin concerns. I don't think there's any issue in wanting to incorporate that in your skin routine, and I think this also has some hyaluronic acid in there as well, so obviously it's going to help with the general moisture and hydration of my skin. So yeah, all in all, it reduces fine lines and wrinkles, it hydrates your skin, it fades dark spots, and can you guess, it also brightens your skin, which again, I never say no to. If something is promising to brighten my skin, I'm all in. Like, you don't have to ask me twice. Also, for all you skincare junkies out there, I am always trying out new skincare products, so make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on, because I will be doing plenty more skincare reviews, and it'd just be a shame if you guys missed it, you know. That's pretty much all I have for today. Please do subscribe, comment, share, like, help a girl out, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye guys.